in the sense that people haven't had room.
He was a slave owner, a traitor, a failure at the very thing for which he is best known, President of the Confederate States. There is nothing honorable in any of this. What should be done with the Jefferson Davis statue? Get rid of it.
I have come today to call on my alma mater to remove all statues on campus of individuals that served in the Confederacy. The statues are offensive to me, and they're offensive to a lot of people that I know. I ask that the University of Texas live up to its motto of what starts here changes the world.
And you'll forgive me, members of the committee, that there's something humiliating about having to come up here and convince you of ethics and morals that you should already have in you about racism. We become the cover now, having to parade our stories and our anger and our dissatisfaction about the way that this university works in order for you to do the right thing. This should be a non-issue. This should not be a debate. It should have been already done that the Confederate statues came down, and it is an embarrassment that people have to come up here and tell you their stories of humiliation and anger and frustration at the fact that Confederate statues still stand on this campus.
I'm a Vietnam veteran. I did serve through 4 campaigns in Vietnam, and I didn't question my government. I went and I served, and that's what these men did. Now, as far as their leaders are concerned, they are to be honored on this campus.
If we want to remove Jefferson Davis, we should probably also look at removing George Washington, who's also a slave owner. If we want to be looking at the bad things that all these people did, someone who's smart though would recognize that George Washington freed all his slaves in his will, which is a very admirable thing. If you're even more up to speed with the historical events, you'll recognize how that's similar to the way Jefferson Davis reconciled with the North.
If you're saying that the pride of people whose family who died is more important than the safety of students who go to this school, who don't feel like they can function, who don't feel like they can go to class and graduate and be proud of going to UT, then that is an issue. The job of a university is to create a space that is conducive to learning, to growing, and to flourishing.